Hey everybody, in this video we're going to be setting up StartKit.AI for the first time. With StartKit you get extensive documentation, which you can see right now, but we also provide a very simple setup wizard that walks you through the process of installing StartKit and all of its dependencies. So I'm going to copy that into my terminal. It quickly checks the requirements to make sure it can run okay. And it asks where we should create our new product and what the name should be. We're going to call ours Boat Buddy. I'm going to create a simple chatbot that you can upload documents to and ask it questions about them. So StartKit comes with a bunch of functionality in the form of modules, and you can decide which module you want for your app that you're building. So you can choose everything, or you can choose chat, image generation, text-to-speech or speech-to-text, translation, moderation, large document analysis, AI detection. But for this, we're going to deselect everything and we're going to select chat and image generation, because why not? Okay, so StartKit's now asking for my OpenAI key. So we're going to go over to OpenAI. On the API keys menu on the left-hand side, you can click Create New Secret Key. We're going to call our key Boat Buddy. And StartKit can work with a restricted key, which locks it down a little bit. So it just needs access to the models and the chat model capability. So we'll give it those, and also images. So we'll just give it those and create the secret key. I'll then copy that key back into the terminal. So StartKit uses MongoDB as its database for a few reasons. It's very simple and easy to get set up for the first time. And also Mongo Atlas is Mongo's cloud platform, which has a very generous free tier. So we're going to create a new cluster on Mongo Atlas. I'm going to select the free one and click Create Deployment. So we need to generate a username and password so that we can connect to this cluster. Let's call our user app, and the password has already been generated. So we'll copy that for later and click the Create Database User button. And then we click Choose a Connection Method. It's just started raining here. 1 second, I'm going to pause this and close the windows. Okay, I'm back. So we have, we're connecting to our Mongo cluster. If you click the drivers button, then you'll see a Mongo connection string. This is what we need in order to let StartKit connect. You can probably hear the rain now. Okay, so we'll copy this connection string back into the terminal. StartKit stores user uploads and generated images in S3, but we don't really need that, so we're going to select no for that. Anything that you select on this setup wizard, you can always change later, so it's not too serious. We want to set up Pinecone because that is how we're going to access our documents. Okay, now the wizard is asking for my Pinecone API key. So Pinecone is a place where we store embeddings of documents. So you upload a load of documents. Pinecone splits them into logical chunks and there makes them very easy to search. So we need an API key for Pinecone. Pinecone also has a very generous free tier, which is why we like to use it. So this is the Pinecone website, and if we go on the left here, you can see the API keys, and we're going to create a new API key. We're going to call that Boat, and select that here. I'll paste that in, and it needs now an index host. So we're going to go create a new index for this project. We'll click this Create Index button, and we'll call it Boat Buddy. You need to select the text embedding 3 small to get the correct number of dimensions for this database. Set configuration. And then we can click Create Index. If you see this host name here, this is what StartKit needs in order to connect to this Pinecone index. We'll copy that and paste that. The wizard's now going to ask you what kind of app you're going to create. You can always change this later, but you can pick from 3 different types Either you're going to have users, so you allow users to sign into your app, and you generate API keys for them so that they can access your API, or you want to make secure requests to the API yourself. So StartKit will generate you a license key so that you can access the API, or you can just make the StartKit completely open so anyone can access it. We're going to create ours completely open. And now we're going to run StartKit. It will just go away and install all the dependencies that it needs and set up those default values. Hopefully it won't take too long. We're just at 6 minutes now. In the meantime, I'll just load the directory that's being created into my code editor. I'm going to open a folder called it AI. So here's our new project, Boat Buddy. Okay, and StartKit has opened its homepage. It's just asking me to set an admin email. This is so that I can access the admin dashboard later. So I'll just set a default. Okay, so now StartKit is up and running. StartKit ships with 6 demo applications. So we'll test out one of those to make sure that it's working correctly. We'll just open the ChatGPT clone, which is what we're going to be using for the most part. Let's see. Hey, what's up? Okay, so it's running fine. So the app that we're going to be building today is just a simple document retrieval app. So I'm going to upload documents to it, and I want it to then find the information in those documents and tell me about it when I ask questions. So StartKit ships with an admin dashboard, and from the admin dashboard we can upload documents. So we'll just go into the admin dashboard. Okay, so this is the basic dashboard. You can see the total number of requests made today is the one that I just made a second ago. So if we pop over to the embeddings page, so we just want to upload a single document, and it will get embedded, and then the chat can access it. I have a document that is about the engine of our boat, which is the engine manual for our boat, which is like 8 megabytes. It's quite a lot of text. We're just going to give it a little context ID. Let's say engine. The engine manual. And then click save. These might take a couple of seconds because it's quite a big document. Okay, so the document's been successfully embedded. So we should be able to go back over to the chat now. And let's ask it what documents it has access to. Okay, so it says it has access to the Yanmar document, so I should be able to ask it a question about our engine and have it find it from that document. So let's ask it, how often do I need to change the little filter? So it goes away, it reads the manual, and it returns that the engine oil filter should be replaced as part of periodic maintenance, which is every 50 hours of operation in the first case, and then subsequently every 150 hours. So it's actually got multiple pages of the document to figure this out, which is pretty cool. Okay, the next part, we have the app open in our Visual Studio. I'm just going to demonstrate how we can change the prompt slightly to customize the chatbot. So StartKit comes with a set of example prompts, one for each of the different modules that you can use, and some just extra ones. So if we open the chat.yaml file in this config prompts directory, then you can see this is the example prompt that we have to start with. So let's just change it a little bit. So it says you're a chatbot that can reply to messages about a variety of topics. You are a mechanic boat called Nehru. Captain will be asking you questions. Where's the term? say a nautical persona. Let's see how that goes. Okay, we're going to have to start a new chat because we're storing the history of the chat in this one. So with all the system prompt and everything. So now that I start a new chat, it should take the new system prompt instead of the old one. After how many engine hours does the engine need its first service? Aye, Captain. Perfect. So we've demonstrated that we can edit the prompt nice and easily, and we have like a simple but very effective chatbot running. The next step for this would be to deploy it to a server so that you can access it from anywhere. We have a walkthrough for that for deploying to DigitalOcean, but other than that, it's a straightforward node deployment, so you should be able to deploy it to anywhere. Maybe I'll create a video about that in the future. Thanks for watching the video, and catch you next time.